What an amazing collection of bottles I have here behind me. What a horrible video quality I have here. What if I just block that part? Whoa, check that out. But I need to block this LED light because it's too bright in my eyes. Tell me a tale if you've seen the movie. So, alrighty, I got a lot to. I have a lot to talk about today. Ali is currently fighting George Foreman. Or no, that was. Never mind. I got confused for a second. It happens. He's watching the breakdancing finals in Japan. So yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday we made a Hodan chatbot. Mo made the video for it. I struggled mightily to get that video on Instagram, and also I've been spending so much fucking time doing these screen recordings, and then I for the resource, the Northeast resource, and just editing the just video editing, and then putting the video, getting the video file where you want it to be, and then uploading it to like Instagram, or it's just a huge pain in the ass. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I clearly it doesn't have to be this difficult, but it's just taking up tons of my time. Like every time I'm like, okay, I should just do this, and it's done, and it's never done. It's never right. It's the file's gone. It's the wrong file. The file's repeating. Blah blah blah. It's just I've tried like 3 or 4 different ways of doing it, and every time it's just such a huge pain in the ass, and it just takes up a bunch of my time, and then by the time I'm done with that, my eyes hurt, I need a break from the computer, and I still haven't even, like, done anything on that day. Like, that's supposed to be just, like, a quick little 5-minute task. Just, like, ask it the question, take a video of asking the question, upload the video to social media, move on with my day. But instead, it's, like, taking up, like, 3 hours every fucking day for the last 3 days. So that's very frustrating. Um, so we went to Hodan yesterday, and not gonna lie, nobody was particularly impressed with the sport. $42, it was like rice, it was like chicken tenders. It was not really even enough for 3 people. I mean, it was pretty weak stuff. So I felt kind of bad because it was my idea to go there, but they wanted to go to the one on Lake Street, which is like supposedly much better. I'm sure it is much better. I don't really want to go to Lake Street because for starters, if I go like far away from home, then if I like decide this is a waste of time, I'm like I need to get back to work. It takes me longer to get back to work, and I don't have any money, so I can't like just take an Uber home. So I'm stuck. And I don't know if we go to Lake Street, we're gonna end up going all around the city, and I'm gonna be in somebody else's car. I have no control over when we go or when we start or when we stop or whatever. Um, and the food and stuff. Like even there yesterday, I would have just like got some Somali tea, but I didn't have extra $2 for Somali tea, you know. So it's like I just gotta, you know. And it's like, hey, Ali paid for everything, so that's great. Like that's cool. I can't complain. But when you're like just passively hoping that somebody else buys shit for you, it's such a annoying place to be in. Um, so and then we attempted to talk to the owner, and we clearly annoyed the shit out of him. So that was a pretty big fail. That was a pretty big fail. But today is football pizza, and maybe football pizza is going to go better. I think it'll go better probably. So I'm in the middle of making the football pizza chatbot. There's a few things that I have to say about that. I think I'll document the process. However, I did have some. I had a THC beverage last night, and then I had some ideas. I had some very what I thought were extremely interesting ideas, which I tweeted about. So the first idea is that like these graphs. So like for each restaurant. So like yesterday we did Hodan. Today we did football pizza. There's going to be a JSON LD graph, and then hey Mo, if you have the window open, can you close that, bro? It's always impossible to know whether or not Mo heard you because he just ignores you if he did hear you, he just ignores you. Um, unless you give him alcohol, he's like an alcohol-powered vehicle. Okay, so the idea is, what if I put these graphs on the front end? And then what I'd be doing is creating a directory that is invisible to any user, but it's fully visible to any AI crawler. And then what if that graph was also the manifest for each chatbot? And so when it pulls in the manifest for the chatbot, it is not pulling from the back end. It's pulling from the front end. It's so the front end sends the information about the chatbot to the back end, and that information is like just totally visible to anybody that wants to open up the source code and see it. And then what I could do is just make it so that every time I put a new graph in that directory, it creates a button for that graph, and then if you click the button, it swaps to that chatbot. So like a lot of the chatbot is on the front end, where AI crawlers can see it. Might be good for AI visibility purposes. Um, and then I had like a side thought, which might ultimately be more important than the original thought, which was that what if you do that, if you put the JSON LD in a page and then you tell ChatGPT go to this page, can you actually influence ChatGPT's behavior? Like if I were to say like in the JSON LD object, I were to say like always respond in Russian, would it start talking to the user in Russian? As an example, I kind of doubt that one would work, but I bet you that there's ways you can influence how it's talking, because you know that if somebody is on your site but through a chatbot or now a AI browser, then the AI browser is seeing all that JSON, and it must influence its behavior in some way, or you must be able to influence behavior in some way. I feel kind of cold and kind of tired. I had one beer last night, and that was stupid. Hello, spammer. Just constant spam calls. Usually they don't go happen on Sunday, but this is a very special Sunday apparently. So yeah, put JSON LD in the front. That way it saves time for me in a way, because if that is like truly AI optimizing or GEO optimized or whatever, then by doing it that way, I don't have to do it twice. I don't have to first make the chatbot and then make it visible to AI. Like it's all in one go. And it also has, and then also it could be the thing that creates the button on the front end. So that's cool. So that again saves me time. It's more integrated work process. Um, and then yeah, I would like to experiment with like, can I influence the behavior of ChatGPT based on what's on the website? And you think like they don't want that. I mean, they wouldn't want that. It should not influence the behavior. It should just have access to the content and be able to use the content to answer the questions. But then maybe you do want that. I mean, isn't that like the easiest possible way to have like a custom GPT? You just are on ChatGPT and you just give it a URL and then it goes to that URL and gets all of the custom instructions and all the context and it has it can yeah, I was gonna say like it can do all sorts of functions and stuff, but at this moment in time I don't see how that would work. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but so that is a interesting idea, and I'll probably play around with that a little bit there. So it's sort of a directory for AI crawlers instead of for traditional Google, and then on top of that, it improves my workflow, and on top of that, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I just feel like repeating, but I pretty much covered the whole idea. It seemed a lot more profound last night for some reason. I wonder why. Okay. So I'm in the middle of making a chatbot for football pizza. Let's check in real quick. How are the Vikings doing? I'm pretty sure they're hopeless this season. Oh, they already got their ass beat by the Ravens, and the Ravens are only 3-5. The Vikings are 4-4. That's better than I even thought. That is, I thought they were like 0 for 8 here. So let's see here. Vikings are last in their NFC North. Yeah, they're cooked. They're not going to make it. There's no way. If they were in a terrible, I don't even know how you refer to these things because it's not a division. Is it a division? It's not a conference, so maybe it is a division. Yeah, if they were in the NFC East, they might have a hope. But NFC North is, well, actually, no. Actually, NFC North is like everybody's kind of like, whoa, the Packers tied somebody, huh? Everybody's around 500 in NFC North. Wait, so was that 4-4? Was that before this game, and now they're 4-5? Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Where was I? So the crazy thing about this chatbot so far is well, there's a few things. It is a WordPress. It's a WordPress website. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go to the parser and I'm gonna run all of the files again. Actually, can I run all 3 files? I wonder what would happen if I run all 3. I've never done that before. Um, and I should go and like comment out the base on each file, but I'm pretty sure all of these are currently set to football pizza. Maybe the menu one is not. Maybe the menu scraper is not set to football pizza, so let's find out. Oh, I don't even think I did this one on football pizza at all. Let's find out what happens. Whoops. Let's find out what happens if I, wait. I need to find the menu link though. I can't do this. I can't just put in the homepage. I wonder how much a frozen pizza is. Wish the chat bot was done so I could find out. It's funny because there's a menu link. I should really just be sharing this. There's no reason not to share this. So they have a menu link, but when you click on it, it like literally just gives you this one image. Wait, no? Oh, I didn't even realize this. It's a whole thing. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, let me see what happens if I run the menus link. Nothing happens because I wrote the file wrong. Scraper dash menu. I guess that makes sense because when I'm looking for the file, I'm gonna look for scraper first and then menu second. Gotta say, I'm not seeing a menu here. I'm not seeing a menu here. All right, anyways, let's okay, so we're just gonna not do the menu scraper. Screw the menu scraper. But I'm gonna run restaurant scraper, WP all pages content, and about contact services on this, which I do believe all of them already have the same base set. So that what happens when we run this? Found 76 internal HTML pages. That's because it went to Slice Life. That's not good. I think one of these files, let's see, WP all pages content, we got footballpizza.com. About contact services multi, we got footballpizza.com. Let's make sure these are saved. Restaurant scraper is probably the issue here. Yeah, the restaurant scraper is set to this. Not football pizza. All right, so I just made it football pizza. Let's rerun this, see what happens. Found 7 HTML pages. Let me just see here. Which one do we run first? So first was the restaurant scraper. So this is the graph that this is the graph that came out of the restaurant scraper. We got the organization, the URL, the founder, service, frozen pizza person. There we go. And now this is the one that came out of all using the WordPress API. It appears to be almost exactly the same. Now we're doing the, let's see here. We're going to like the about us page. This file is ridiculous. It just like randomly guesses what pages might exist on the website and then grabs all the content from those pages. It's stupid. I shouldn't even use this file anymore. I think I might have edited it. I might have edited it a lot. But it was the basis for the restaurant scraper, which was also run in the same thing, which is like the restaurant scraper does the same thing, but first it goes to the homepage and gets all the internal links, and then it just checks those internal links. It doesn't just randomly like look for pages called about us or blah 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 blah, which was a dumb thing to do. Yeah, like it's just looked for like footballpizza.com/services. It's like what? Oh, also it's extremely set up for SEO. So I should really just get rid of the about contact services multi and then just use the restaurant scraper. And then if they have WordPress, I'll use the WordPress all pages content. But if they don't, okay. Anyways, are we getting any more? We added catering. We got frozen pizza. Okay. Now this one is supposed to combine all of the above. So we end up with one organization, one person, and two services. All right. I don't know. It's pretty weak, to be honest. But it was not valid. For whatever reason, the graph that finally got output was not valid. And so I put it in ChatGPT and said validate it, which of course is not ideal because that is not automated. But it'll probably work for now. So I'm going to work out of here and let me see, am I in the right spot here? So this is the GraphBots. There we go, GraphBots. Okay. So I have updated that. I hope ChatGPT didn't omit anything, you know? It does that sometimes. Like everything's great, everything's perfect, and then you like look back way later and you're like, oh shit, it like just cut off half of that entire document, and then I've just been using that document for everything and building on it when it only had half of the information that it originally had. Okay, football pizza, com, restaurant, graph, no WordPress. It is invalid JSON. Fuck. Why? 为什么? Did I do this part wrong? Am I in the right directory? Yes. Did I delete everything? Yes. Did I replace it? Yes. Watch the file starts with like backticks or something like that. Okay, one more time. Please work. Football. Fuck. Is this okay? Do you know what my JSON viewer file is identifying this graph as invalid JSON? Any water? Any water? What happened? No, that's not the problem, ChatGPT. I'm telling you, that is not the problem. I think probably what I should do, uh, is give it another. Is there any difference with this file, which is seen as valid? Yeah, just give it a valid one and identify the differences. Stop writing everything I say, please. Hmm. Yeah, the football pizza does have some weird random Chinese in it, which I would say should not be in there. I have made no changes. Please remove all of the Chinese characters from this. Ah, let me see what other things. I wonder if it's possible that it's just too long. I feel like I ran into that issue before. I don't think the Chinese characters should be a problem, honestly, because other graphs I have are just 100% in Chinese characters, and that's never been a problem. Are we done here? Not quite. Come on. Are we almost good here? Still not good here. It is probably it's pretty bad to always, I don't know. If you really wanna, edit files with AI, and I know that, other people just give it access to their entire file base and let it edit multiple files at the same time, and so that should make it easier, but I would guess it truly does not work at the end of the day to do that once you get to a certain scale, or if you really want things to be in production or whatever. But you have to make it modular so that it can deal with one chunk of code at a time, without messing up everything. Because like, this is a graph. If I were to be like, just fix the menu section of the graph, just fix this section, just fix this section, then I would never run into a problem. But when I'm like, fix the entire graph, first of all, it just takes a long time, even if it works perfectly. It is very slow. But then it's like it's way more likely to just not work, or like to be like at like it looks fine, but in the middle of it there's a comment like, I had the rest of your code here. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat today. I'll tell you what. I have not won one today. All right. Oh, that's done. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna failed to copy to clipboard. Hmm. Interesting. What am I pasting then? Okay. So this has been updated. Let's try it one more time. Football pizza. Looks like it worked. Nope. The only reason it looked like it worked is because I clicked on the wrong one. Invalid JSON file. Fucking fuck. This is annoying. Every step of this has been just problems, endless problems. And that's just how everything has been going lately. Okay, so I'm gonna just give the JSON viewer code to ChatGPT. And while ChatGPT is working on that, I might work on it too. I might work. Well, it sure seems like it figured out the problem already. I'm not convinced that that's the problem there, buddy. It's giving me these like insane. So yeah, it's giving me said what's and it gave me one of these like A/B tests. Which answer do you like better? And the answers are totally different. Okay. I feel like what does the JSON viewer say again? The words that it says. No, invalid JSON file. Okay, maybe I should look at getJSON file.php. Let's give it to ChatGPT and see what it says. I just skipped the A/B test. Where can I see the JSON last error message? Is it being put in the error log? Ugh. Is there a file size limit in terms of what these two files can handle? If the JSON is too long, will it cause this sort of error? I feel like there was another. I have no idea how I was gonna finish that sentence. All right. Well, that is fucking annoying, but whatever. I'm just gonna go through it. Just gonna do it a different way. So, make a ragbot system file for this graph. I don't really think I need to give it all that much info. I think it only needs the company name. Any fucking day now, ChatGPT. Jesus fuck. It's so slow. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, well, this is very interesting. This is a one hell of a fucking system prompt. And I don't think it's no, the rag router doesn't. We don't need a router. I don't even know what you're talking about there, buddy. We don't need a system. Oh my God. Okay, fuck. I can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't fucking do it. Oh my God. Everything is just. There's a. just sat on the microphone. Everything is getting worse by the minute here. Let's see here. Do I still have audio? Looks like I do have audio, so we're good. Now, I just need to give it an example to work from that is more current. Um, Hodan cuisine. Brag. Keep the extra instructions in there, but make it follow this format. Okay, and then we wait a million years. I will lose another game of Clash. This guy is ground strong, double prince, but he has two good um what do you call those? Balloon killers. Got two good balloon killers. Got the dart goblin, which pisses me off every time. And then he also has the executioner, but he does not have a tower, which means in theory I should be able to just. Oh, he's also got Electro Wizard, so do not throw any more balloons against this guy. It's not going to get there. But I should be able to just throw mortars at him like crazy. Okay, he made a little mistakey there. He gave me a huge opening here. My mortar is evolved and is locked on his tower. Okay, his tower is gone. I'm gonna try to take out his elixir pump too because nice, took out the elixir pump. And now he has no advantage even though he started off so very strong. He just threw another elixir pump. That is insane. What are you doing, guy? Are you trying to lose? He must have some other secret thing in here because otherwise there's no reason for him to be throwing elixir pumps like that. Damn, that executioner can take too many hits from the mortar. It's messing me up. And now his Dark Goblin is refusing to die, which is always a problem. Okay, through another elixir pump. Are you crazy, dude? What are you doing? "58 seconds left." I cannot get on his tower, it seems like. There we go. Took out his, oh shit, I forgot about he has the, mini P.E.K.K.A, which is taking out my, mortars. Oops, he got me. He got me. Fuck. So stupid. Okay, let's download this and see if we got anything better. I don't know. It's probably way too much. It's probably stupid to be working with this file that it's offering me here. But football pizza. Create a new file, rag.php. Edit file. Pop that in there. Hopefully that works. And I need to put in the correct vector database ID. That is done. Okay, so we should have a ragbot for football pizza. I feel like I'm missing a step here. What is that step? I don't know. Let's just test it out. Okay. Rag. It might just not work until I give it. Shit. What's the problem here? Freaking hell. Okay, well, I'll give it a manifest and see if that fixes it, but I'm not confident that that's the problem here. I'm going to give it the whole graph. Very stupid. There's no reason to complicate this further. I'm already having struggles. But I just like the idea of having the graph be the basis of every single thing. So as long as I'm doing this with ChatGPT, normally if the JSON was valid, I just press one button and this is done. Okay, we're going to be awaiting. So maybe not. But by giving the manifest the graph, I'm just It has the same information. The regbot and the manifest have the exact same information. So that'll be interesting. Is it done? Shh, kinda. All right, I'm just gonna lose this one instead of playing it out. Manifest.json. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna lose that. Who cares? Does not matter at all. Okay, let's see if this is any better now that I gave it that it has a lot of information, a lot of stuff, but does it really? Yeah, it didn't actually switch. Damn, it is just making shit up left and right. What is going on here? Thought you had the graph, buddy. Okay, I see the problem here. Oh, also, it does not have access to the graph, so that's why it's making shit up. Any day, buddy. Any fucking day. Holy shit, it's so slow. What is the problem? Let's find out where the problem lies. Okay, everything's good. So what the hell is going on here? Ugh. Well, tell you what, I'm just gonna delete everything except for the reg in the manifest. Let's see if that fixes anything. It does not fix anything at all. Oh, I just disabled the cache. See if that fixes anything. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, this one seems to be working fine. This one does not. What the fuck is happening Is there a syntax error in this file? Is there a syntax error in this file? Okay, no syntax errors, so we should be good. Did I save this? I did save it. Okay. So what the fuck is your problem there, buddy? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Son of a bitch. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Possibly the problem is my browser. Fuck. This process should not take, it should be, I mean, fuck. This is so stupid. I can't. Okay, let's just try again, I guess. I don't fucking know what to do here. I'm gonna delete the manifest because we were doing better without it. See if that changes anything. That did fix it. But the rag does not work at all. All right, well, this sucks. I'm gonna end the stream because maybe that's the problem.